Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome back, my psychic friends. Good to see you. Anyways, you are with me, Brenda Reading, and this is Discover Your Intuitive Self. So, did you get to practice your inner hearing in the last week? Did you walk around like trying to listen better to everything as you went through your day? Oh, it would have been fun to see videos of that. Anyways, today we move on to two more, and these are more unique psychic senses. One is called Gustance, which means clear tasting. And the other one is Olfaction, which is also called clairalience or clear smelling. Okay? So let's talk about Gustance first. So this tasting, that would be a psychic sense. It's just as if you are tasting something in your mouth, but there's really nothing in your mouth. Okay? And it could be a favorite food of the spirit loved one that you're being in contact with, or it could be a message of some type for you of a food or a supplement that could be beneficial to your health. When I do my medical intuitive readings, and I will state again, I do not diagnose or prescribe, and it's never a substitute for seeing your doctor. Sometimes I get, like, for example, I may get a sweet taste in my mouth when I'm being told of a diabetic condition for the person. Okay? So it's just one example of how that can work. So let's talk about tips to enhance your psychic sense of Gustance. The first one is mindful eating. In other words, are you really tasting your food when you are having your meals or your snacks or your beverages? Do you take the time to really taste it, right? Or are we just hurry up and eating because we're just so busy? And when you do, the next time you sit down to a meal or have a chance to slowly have a snack, while you're tasting your food, see if that taste brings up any memories or thoughts, right? And then kind of keep track of that, because it may be significant in your message work or just for you personally as you go about your day. The second thing you can do to help your clairgustance psychic sense is unmask your food. And what I mean by that is if you are oversalting or adding too much sugar to your food, it can mask the real taste of the food. Okay? And the third thing you can do is to taste a variety, taste as many different foods as you can, because that gives spirit many more different tastes to work with to communicate with you. One thing for me was the taste of my grandma's banana bread, right? So awesome. And not just the taste of her banana bread, but the smell of her banana bread. So with that, that's a good segue into our olfaction, which is clear smelling. And these two psychic senses, clairgustance and olfaction, are very strongly connected with our memories. So not only are they a throat chakra psychic sense, but because it's connected to our memories and our emotions, it's also a root chakra. It's a root chakra psychic sense too. So when we do our exercise in a few minutes, we will also be trying to activate your throat and root chakra areas. So back to the olfaction. I just think we should call it clear smelling. Be easier, right? For instance, have you ever been walking around and maybe you get a waft of perfume that's familiar to you, meaning that it may have a connection to a spirit loved one or someone that you knew that passed away, but there's no one around you, okay? One time I was at the casino. Yes, one of my guilty habits. Not so much anymore due to COVID and other things. However, I was at the casino and I was playing at a machine, And my mother used to wear this Jovan Musk perfume, very distinctive smell. And I was by myself and I had this waft of this smell go by me and I recognized it right away. I'm like, Mom, are you here? Is this what's going on with this? I look around, there's nobody around me. Nobody went past me. And wouldn't you know it, a couple of spins later, I won like over $200. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. So that's just an example of the smelling. Other smells, such as maybe cigarette smoke or pipe tobacco. I used to get a waft of pipe tobacco after my one grandfather passed away. Generally, it was in the car. I couldn't understand that because I really didn't go that many places with my grandpa in the car, but maybe that was one of the few places that, he could connect with me where I was by myself and I wasn't being distracted with everything else. But I would get this waft of this tobacco that he used to smoke in his pipe. And then I would just acknowledge him, like, hi, Gramps, how you doing? Hi, Grandpa. And that's exactly what they're looking for. They're looking for you to acknowledge that they were around and trying to help you. Okay? So, yes, I do walk around talking to myself a lot. Anyways, and you may be the only one that is aware of the smell, and you may not. There could be people around you that also smell the same smell, especially if they're people that are friends of yours and know the same person. So, anyways, it's great information if you're learning how to do readings for other people. It's great information for identifying the spirit loved one or places they may have went. For instance, if you smell cotton candy, it may, be a connection between a spirit loved one and the person that maybe they'd gone to the fair or something like that quite a bit. Or maybe you're smelling fresh mown hay, for a farmer, or a favorite flower of the person. Maybe you get a smell. So it's a really good psychic sense to develop. So tips to enhance that, just like the Claire Gustance, unmask your sense of smell, meaning less perfume, scented dryer sheets, laundry detergent, that type of thing, room fresheners that cover up smells that can interfere with you connecting with that. Becoming more aware of the smells around you in your environment. And also with these, you should keep track of the thoughts or the memories that are associated with these different smells or tastes, kind of like a psychic dictionary, if you will. If you remember the story I told you about the police dog. So for me, police dogs, when I see them, means police, German Shepherds. So I note that in my psychic dictionary. So let's see, where are we in the class tonight? Oh, so I'm going to share a longer story with you on the clear smelling. I was in my car and I had to drive on the thruway and it was raining. It was just raining so hard. And I had just had my car worked on. They supposedly had rotated my tires and checked the air pressure and all that stuff. And just as I pull onto the thruway entrance ramp, my car starts shaking back and forth on the one side so bad it felt like my whole car was going to fall apart. Like at any moment, I was going to be Fred Flintstone in it down the road, right? So here I pull over to the side of the thruway and it's just raining so hard you can't see in front of you and you can't see behind you. It was like crazy. So as I'm sitting there, I put my flashers on and I'm starting to get really nervous because these big trucks are passing by me so fast. And now my fear and anxiety takes over, and you hear stories, right? Oh, what if this truck hits me? Or what if this car doesn't see me? So now I'm starting to get scared. Well, my mom had already passed away before this happening. And so all of a sudden I'm like, Mom, I'm really scared. I'm really scared, and I meant it from my heart. I was really nervous about getting hit. And then a second later, my whole car was filled with the smell of carnations, which, if you know me, that's one of my favorite flowers. It was just full of carnations. And then I felt better. I felt less anxious. and I felt like my mom was telling me that everything was going to be fine. And it was, we called somebody, and actually a policeman pulled over to help me. And no, I did not get a German Shepherd before he pulled over. So, anyways, so that's my story on clear smelling, clear olfaction. Okay, so now we're going to do a quick exercise to help you develop your senses of clairgustance and olfaction. So this is the time where we try to get comfortable and we close our eyes, but not if you're driving, okay? All right, so close your eyes and get comfortable in your chair. Your feet are firmly on the ground. And let's take a slow, deep breath in and exhale. And another deep breath in all the way to your belly and exhale it out. Good. Now let's roll our shoulders up towards our ears, around and down. That's great. And take another slow, deep breath in and exhale. Start to feel the concerns of the day melting away, like the colors of sidewalk chalk, melting away as the rain hits the pavement. All is well. Just relax. Now I would like you to imagine a bright blue light in front of your throat area. This beautiful bright blue light beams right into your throat chakra, balancing and opening. Good. Now imagine a deep red light in front of your pelvic area down by the root chakra, the base of the spine. And this deep red light beams energy into your root chakra area, balancing and opening. Good. Let's take another deep breath in and exhale. All is well. Just relax. Now I want you to imagine that you have an orange in the palm of your hand. See it in your mind's eye. Feel the weight of the orange in the palm of your hand. And now take your other hand and begin to peel the orange rind away from the orange. And notice as you peel, you can now smell the orange. Can you smell the citrus scent tickle your nose as you continue to peel the orange? Continue to smell the orange until it is completely peeled. And just notice the citrusy smell of that orange in your hand. Now I'd like you to peel a slice away from the orange and lift it up to your mouth. Imagine you are putting the orange slice in your mouth and start to bite it. Taste the sweet citrus tang of the orange slice on your tongue. Notice how the orange slice tastes to you at this moment. Does the smell or the taste of the orange bring to mind any thoughts or memories for you? Now put the rest of the orange down. Now I want you to think of a spirit loved one. See them in your mind's eye. Feel them in your heart. And now notice if there are any scents that come with your spirit loved one for you. Just take a few moments to notice any scents that you may be smelling. Good. See your spirit loved one once again in your mind's eye. And notice if there are any tastes that you experience when you are thinking of them. Do you have any memories of sharing food with them? Can you taste that food now? Good. Now thank your spirit loved one for helping you with this exercise. And when you are ready, wiggle your toes, feeling more in your body, and open your eyes. There you are. So that exercise. Now remember, anything we do on the show, if you get something, that's great. If you don't, that's fine too. You can practice these things on your own and you will develop at your own pace. And don't forget, you can always email me at brenda.reading62@gmail.com if you have any questions. Also, I'd like to announce that my new website went live today. I'm so excited. And just, it's something that you all can remember. You ready? BrendaReading.com. It's pretty good, right? Took a lot of thought on that one. Anyways, there's a section in there that if you have a question, it'll send the email to me too. So go check out my new website, BrendaReading.com. Also lists a 1 Hour Psychic Radio on my website too. So why don't we take a caller? And I believe we have Kayla in London, Ontario. Hello.
Hey.
How are you this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I wish we could cross that bridge and come over to your beautiful country. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it is beautiful here.
Yeah. So what would you like to talk about tonight?
Just whatever energies you can pick up off me, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right. So you'd like a spot reading. That's great. Okay, just let me step into your energy, Kayla. The very first thing that I'm impressed with is a kitten. Okay. And it's not a cat, it's a kitten. So this little kitten is tumbling around at the feet. Does a kitten resonate with you?
I guess maybe from the other day.
Oh, from the other day? Okay. Anyways, yeah, so I'm seeing it's white. All right, this little kitten is white.
I have a ferret that was white.
A what that was white?
I had a ferret that was white.
Oh, a parrot. A ferret. A ferret that was white. Oh, a ferret. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that could look a little bit like a kitten, right? In my mind's eye, maybe. Okay, so yeah, okay. All right, so let's just go with that. Anyways, well, this animal that I'm looking at is very soft, okay? Very soft. And I feel like I want to tell you that it's okay to want to take good care of yourself. And it's okay to want the softness in a relationship, okay? For you. Because I just feel, have you ever seen that commercial with the little kittens and the toilet paper and it's all white? The commercial is all white. And they're just like running all over the place. That's the energy I'm getting right now. So I feel like whether it's coming from your ferret or someone on the other side, I feel like someone just wants to love you up and put this loving, soft energy around you. Okay? So does that make sense to you at this moment in your life?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'm feeling like you could really use some of that softness at this point. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I probably could. No, I'm just trying to put it together.
Okay. Let's see what else that Spirit wants to give me for you. They're showing me, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
They're showing me some farmland. Okay. And I'm seeing an apple tree on the farmland. And I'm feeling like a lot of green space. Okay. So this feels like maybe a childhood memory for me. for you. And
Yep.
yeah, and it feels okay. So as I'm saying that, I want to have, I feel like I have a grandma and grandpa in spirit,
Yep.
and like they're coming in together, and they would have been the people that owned that property.
It'd be my grandpa's brother.
Okay, well, it feels very like the grandpa-ish kind of energy, but
Mhm.
these two, they come in together, the man and the woman, and I feel like this may be where that soft energy was coming from. It's like they want to just wrap you up in some type of white blanket and just care for you. You know, um, they feel like they were very, very giving, loving people.
I know my
Does that
grandfather
resonate?
passed away. Both my grandmothers are still alive.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm seeing a woman with him.
It could be
Okay.
my great grandmother though.
Okay. That would be his mother.
Right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see
Okay.
that.
Okay. So you knew your great grandmother.
Yeah, I did.
Awesome. Wow. What a joy, huh? Most people don't get to know their great
But then
grandmothers.
I am moving on. I'm moving to a farm too, right? So it could be
Are
many
you?
different.
Okay. So all right. So it's a
Maybe.
memory and a future, which is funny
Yeah,
because
no,
next
and that's
week
what I was thinking. It's coming together, right?
yeah. So because next week we're going to be talking about premonitions. So there you
Yeah.
go. Awesome.
That's
All
awesome.
right. Yeah. It feels very good. Feels very good.
That's nice.
And yeah, so I don't think you have any reservations in regard to this move. It does feel good. And
I hope so.
what? I'm sorry.
I hope it's a good move.
Oh, I feel like it is. I feel like it is. You
Okay.
got your welly boots ready?
Yeah, pretty much.
Good. Because yeah, I see you stomping around in some mud. So I don't know what you're planning on doing on
It's
this
the
farm, but
childhood memories coming back, you know.
yeah, I know. I don't know. I think that might be coming up too. I think, yeah, you're actually going to be
No?
doing some interesting things on that farm. So,
Oh, I believe it.
yeah.
I'm
All
excited.
right. Yeah, right. You should be. Is there apple trees on the property that you're moving to?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. To be honest, it's 160 acres, so
Holy cow. All right. Well,
yeah,
yeah. If there isn't, you should plant some. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, for sure, right?
yeah. Wow, 160 acres. Good for you.
Yep.
So, are you planning on like setting up an easel and painting while you're on this farm?
You know what? I already thought about that. Yes, I probably will.
Yeah, yeah. I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you sitting there with the easel and the canvas, and you're just going to paint. Yeah, you're talented.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it. Yeah, awesome. That's great. It feels really good. So I don't know if you're asking if it's going to be a good move, but I feel really good for you on this move. I think your ancestors are there with you, so don't be surprised if you sense them around. They're going to be there.
Yep.
Do you have any other questions?
Kind of now that back to the white, you know, do you think it could be my spirit just wanting me to let go, I guess, and move on?
Of course. Oh, the ferret?
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the white animal. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm feeling like, I mean, are we dealing with the end of a relationship here?
I wouldn't say end, I'd say a new one.
A new one.
But
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, okay. So it's good then. So you're moving on. You're moving on to something else. So that's good. Good.
it's
Yeah.
not just the relationship though. It could be many different things, right?
Yeah. I'm feeling like that spirit is saying that you deserve the softness. Okay? Remember that. You deserve the softness. And it's kind of like we teach my good friend Barb always tells me, we teach people how to treat us. So I want to say that to you. We teach people how to treat us, and so be soft with yourself. Okay.
I try.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm sensing two little ones too. Two little kids. I'm sensing two little kids.
I have a daughter and my niece. They're always together, and they're like both my kids.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So I'm sensing these two ones, and yeah, they're almost like sisters, right? They have
Yeah,
actually they're better than
and...
sisters. Yeah. What I'm saying is they're better. They're better than sisters. They choose to be together because they want to be together, right? Right?
Yeah.
They have a kindred energy to the two of them.
Oh, they definitely do.
Yeah, it feels yeah, like for life, they're going to be tied at the hip for life. Now, how far away are you going to be from your niece when you move this 160-acre property?
10 hours.
10?
Yeah, but my daughter is staying back.
Yeah.
School done.
Yes, so I'm hearing that you're going to be needing some sleeping bags because there's going to be some long weekends. Okay.
I can totally see that.
Yeah, with your niece. Well, this is awesome. Well, I'm so glad your ferret came to say hello to you. And the move looks great. Your ancestors are behind you all the way. It's going to be a good thing for you. And yeah, I see you painting on that canvas. So don't forget to treat yourself well, Kayla. All right. And thank you for calling in tonight.
Thank you.
All righty. Bye-bye. Well, look at that. Interesting. Okay. So they gave me the farm, which see even when you do these readings, it's like you don't know really if it's a reading from or a memory from the past or something from the future, but it was both. Look at that. So isn't that awesome? So next week we're going to talk about premonitions and dreams and stuff like that. It should be a really interesting show. And check out my website, brendareading.com. And I want to thank A1R Psychic Radio for bringing you to me. And have a great week. Don't forget to take time for the good. See you next time.